How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn NECA Bloody variant figure. If I'm not mistaken, this figure was released in 2020 and apparently was a Walmart exclusive. I myself didn't pick it up at that time. I actually found this figure at a convention last year, so I really liked the look of it and the aesthetic, especially the cover. The cover art was really nice, so I figured I'd pick it up. Or I mean, it's like I didn't figure. I mean, I had to pick it up because I really dig the artwork and the figure itself. I thought it was really nice. So we'll get a quick look around the box. On the front, we've got this really cool, I guess, inverted artwork of Evil Dead 2 poster. I love the red here in the eyes. Pops a lot. I don't know, it just looks really creepy, but really dig it. On the side, we got the Evil Dead 2 logo, Dead by Dawn. In the back, we have a few photo shots of the figure, as well as a nice little write-up of the figure as well. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait to get this guy opened up and show him off to you guys. Then on the other side, we got the Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn logo as well. Let's go ahead and get window box open, get a quick look at the figure. Yeah, solid photo shot there of Ash Williams. And there's the figure. Really dig the head sculpt on this figure. Yeah, so glad to have him in my possession now. But let's go ahead and get him opened up and get a better look at the figure. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into the figure. Looks like, I have to point out first and foremost, I want to say this head sculpt of Bruce Campbell is absolutely stunning. Really awesome attention to detail, that bewildered look on his face, the blood splatter, as well as the hair. I don't know if you can really tell, but the strands in the hair look incredible. And like I said, it really does do a pretty good representation of Bruce Campbell, in my opinion. As for the head articulation, the head does rotate all the way around. It doesn't seem like there's too much of a swivel, and there's not much in the way of forward or back or up or down on the head. The arm does come up 90 degrees, has a single joint in the elbow. The elbow does rotate all the way around, and the arm does rotate all the way around. The wrist as well does rotate all the way around, and it looks like there's a little bit of a swivel back and forth on the wrist. As for the other arm does come up 90 degrees. Again, does have rotation in the elbow, single joint in the elbow. I don't want to try to force it because I can already tell that this arm is pretty stiff. I don't want to have a video fail. The other thing I thought was kind of interesting was I would imagine there was wrist articulation here at the chainsaw, but it seems pretty stiff, so I'm not going to force it. And the other thing I noticed out of the box, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be this way or if it came loose. So I will say though that the attention to detail in the chainsaw itself looks absolutely nuts. I really dig that weathering and that color, and you can see kind of the blood there on the chainsaw as well. Definitely stoked about having this figure in my collection now. As for the torso does have some rotation. There's not much back and forth, but there is rotation. So you can probably turn all the way around, but again, seems kind of stiff, so I don't want to ruin it. Plus, the other thing I have to point out is this right here, where his shirt's torn, it is a bit of a soft plastic, so I don't want to end up tearing that and ruining it or anything. But the other thing I have to point out about his tattered shirt is the attention to detail in these straps here. I mean, it looks absolutely nuts. It looks incredible. There's also another piece of the strap there that's a soft plastic. I would definitely want to be careful with that too, because it looks like it probably could get caught in the arm when I'm rotating it. So, but definitely a solid figure. Really digging the blood splatter there, and yeah, really dig this figure so far, guys. One thing I will say before I get into the leg articulation is I had to use a stand for this guy because he was having quite a bit of time like trying to get him to stand. He seemed kind of hard to stand, so just keep that in mind. Leg does come up almost fully 90 degrees. It does have a single joint in the knee, and again, fresh out of the box and kind of stiff, so don't want to force it, guys. Leg does come not too much back from what I can tell, and there is some rotation. No, actually there is no rotation up there. There is rotation in the knee. I just don't know, I don't want to force it. Doesn't look like there's much rotation in the foot either. I think because of the way the pants are molded, the pant mold is hindering that movement. But I will say I do like the tears in the pants there. That is really, really awesome, and you can see his shin there and even his sock there. That's pretty cool. Really dig that. As for the other leg, again, does come up. Single joints. Doesn't come back too much. Does rotate. This one actually seems to be rotating a lot easier. And that's probably what I'm wondering is what's causing him to have a hard time standing. And again, his foot doesn't rotate too much. But as I said, guys, brand new out of the box, so I really don't want to manhandle it too much and you know, end up having a video fail or anything like that, or messing up the figure. But beyond that, guys, I have to say he's a very stellar figure. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories that he comes with. First off, he comes with a couple of different heads. So really have to say again, I feel NECA really did capture the attention to detail on these heads here. I mean, he's got that stoic look there, very nice. Got his 5 o'clock shadow there. Again, I think NECA did a great job of the likeness of Bruce Campbell. I mean, this figure is absolutely stellar. I love the again, the blood splatter up here, the scar on his face. Really, really nice, solid head sculpt. As for the other head sculpt, it's more of like he's either mad or he's tired of the Deadites, you know, messing with him. So if you've seen Evil Dead 2, you can see how much fun he's having in that movie, but he just gets beat all to hell in that movie. But I have to say, again, very solid attention to detail on this figure itself. I mean, NECA knocks it out of the park all the time, but I mean, just look at the hair strands, the likeness. I mean, really think NECA captured it really well in this one. He comes with trusty old boomstick. I have to say, I really dig the way this mold came out. The weathering there on the shotgun handle. Even on the wash that they did on the barrel and stuff like that looks amazing. You can see the little bolts there. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Is the dagger. And I, off the bat, have to say this dagger looks absolutely stellar. See the little skull there? I mean, just look at how small it is, and look at the detail that NECA gets in something that small. It's absolutely insane. And then you see the little spinal sort of column there for the rest of the dagger. I mean, the attention to detail in this, guys, on the accessories like this, something this small is. It baffles my mind every time I see something like this. NECA just knocks it out of the park. I will say this is kind of a soft plastic, so you would have to be very careful with this. I feel this could be breaking. And the final thing he comes with is the Necronomicon itself. And that guy looks absolutely stellar. Again, and the small attention to detail in these figures is just nuts. And it actually opens, and you can see a couple of the pages of the Necronomicon. And again, I mean, I don't know if this camera does it justice, but seeing how small this accessory is, and for them to get that kind of attention to detail in the writing and everything, and even the art, if you want to call it artwork, really awesome on NECA's part, I have to say. And to have a functioning Necronomicon. I wonder, you know, honestly, looking at this would probably be a fun pull double duty for the Invisible Man. I think that would be hilarious. Like him reading this instead of reading his book that he comes with. But I don't know. I really think, again, NECA knocks it out of the park with these figures, man. It's absolutely stellar. That about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the figure, as well as if you're a fan of the Evil Dead franchise. Which is your favorite? Which is your least favorite? My personal favorite is Evil Dead 2. If I had to rank them, I would rank them Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and then Evil Dead as number 3. And then the remake, number 4. I have been watching Ash vs. Evil Dead. I haven't finished that one, but so far I'm really digging it. But if we're only talking the film franchise and not the show, that would be my ranking. I did watch recently Evil Dead Rise. It was good. I liked it, but I wasn't blown away by it. I feel like the trailer and the hype leading up to it outweighed the actual movie itself, if that makes any sense. But it was good. I mean, it was bloody, it was intense. If they made a sequel, I would definitely check it out, just because I want to see where it goes from the way that Rise ended, without spoiling anything. But yeah, guys, comment down below, let me know what you thought. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks again for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. Until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one. Stay groovy.